Hello, I'm back and I'm in Poundland again. So I've got a few bits and bobs to get. I'm in Cardiff as it happens. I've noticed in Poundland they sell biotin tablets, 60 tablets for £2. I can't vouch for the quality of them. That is something I do take actually. That's a supplement that I do take for my hair and I've got loads of it at home. So I'm not buying any, but I thought I'd let you know it's here. We've got all the Christmas songs playing in here today. I'm pacing up and down looking for the cold sore relief cream. I said I was going to get some from here when I ran short. So I'm going to get some more to have in stock. There it is. Virusorb cold sore cream. I wonder if there's a limit on how many you can buy. It doesn't say on the shelf. I'm going to grab 3 because honestly me and my daughter get through this stuff. It's a tiny little tube, it's 2 grams. I just like to have it in stock for when that tingle starts. Oh, I tried the head soothe. I think I need to moisturise more honestly because it stung like crazy on my forehead. I was literally in pain. So yeah, I don't think that was supposed to happen. Maybe I've got sensitive skin, but with the cold weather I think maybe everything's just a bit sore. One of you said that you use Tiger Balm for that sort of thing and it has a similar effect. Yeah, I mean it smells like really eucalyptus-y and stuff like that. Like smells like, I don't know, Vicks Vapor Rub or something, which really surprised me. I didn't know what to expect. Yeah, it smells absolutely lovely and it's kind of greasy like a Vaseline texture. Now I want to get some advent calendars today. Does anybody like the Kinnerton chocolate? Because I don't know, I don't think I do. I think it tastes a bit not chocolatey, but maybe that's just because I'm used to another sort. They've got bluey ones. Oh, liqueur chocolates, yum. They'd make a nice present, wouldn't they? Do you know, I need to go and have a look in my box that's been stashed under my bed because I can't actually remember what I bought. But can you actually buy too many liqueur chocolates? Look, they're £2, but they're 2 for £3. I can just like get these and decide who to give them to later. It's a toss up between my dad and my boyfriend. Oh, I shouldn't say that in case Dad's watching this. I don't know if he is. Anyway, if you are, just forget you ever saw those, just in case they end up in your present pile. They got rum ones as well. Irish cream. Oh, Irish cream sounds very good. What about rum though? I think rum sounds better. I'm gonna go for the rum. You know I'm getting this because I want it, but no, it's for somebody else. Oh, these look nice as well. Sensational selection. It's just a thin little token-sized box. Orange creams and mint creams as well. Reminds me a bit of the Fries ones. Are they still Fries? I'm rather hoping that Poundland will sell glasses cleaner spray because I've just run out of a bottle that I've had since I was 16 years old, and that is a long time ago because I am now 50. That's literally how long I've had this spray and it remained effective till its last squirt the other night. Oh, look at these tiny little lip balm tubs. They are minuscule, £1. Handy for the convenience to put in your bag. Look at that. You could top it up out of a big one, couldn't you, with a teaspoon or something. If you use a teaspoon, like a clean teaspoon instead of your fingers, it'll be more, less bacteria-y. I can't tell you how useful I find these spot zapper patches. They are so handy for stopping me touching spots and attacking them absent-mindedly, which is what I'm prone to do otherwise. I can't feel the tingle at all once they're on, see that petroleum jelly, same price, £1 for a great big tub. Come down this aisle again looking for that spray. I don't think they have it here, but there's a Savers nearby, so I'll try in there after. Oh, they got these in here. Look, these things you put washing up liquid in and press the button and it dispenses it. I keep one of these filled with washing up liquid at all times on the edge of my bath, and if I'm in the shower and I just see something grotty, because my shower's in the bath, I just get it and just give it a quick scrub while I'm in there. Kind of keeps on top of things. I'm right under a blooming speaker, so excuse the chopped up audio. Now, one thing that I really need is a Tipex mouse. However, I've just seen the price of that, £2 for one, so I think I'm going to look elsewhere. The original Tipex is also £2. I might try one below as well. They've got glue sticks with glitter in, glitter glue sticks, for glitter guns. I think that's quite fun. There's 12 of those for £2. I could do with some more pocket hankies. I don't know about these though. I was hoping for some Christmassy ones, and I know that sounds a bit silly, but I'm going to buy an advent calendar for my daughter and give it to her, and I thought if I give her some advent themed tissues as well, it might be just a practical, useful thing to give her. Ooh, Christmassy things. I like the colour coordination of the layout actually. We've kind of got golds and whites here. I don't know, beige. These are very sparkly though, aren't they? Christmas baubles here. I like those. Yeah, I think they're really pretty. £2. We're all red and green and glittery here. I think definitely thought has been put into this display somewhere or another. Now, I had a little thought about decorating my house. Sneakily filming in the shop. I know, very weird. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking I quite often have more baubles than I've got space for on the tree, or more hanging decorations I should say, because they're not strictly balls anymore. And I thought, what about stringing them up in a nice long string all around the room instead of the other hanging things that you string up in your room. I thought that might be quite nice. Yeah, sorry if that shot was a bit close. and trying not to shout in the shop. Right, advent calendars. I'm a little undecided. I haven't sort of jumped to anything yet. They have the plain Cadbury's ones. I am thinking for my mother, I'd like to try and get an old-fashioned paper one because she doesn't eat chocolate or sweets at all, really. She just won't appreciate a chocolate one. But I think she might appreciate the surprise of just a plain, not plain, but like a cardboard one. You know, like she had when she was a little girl. Well, we've got Galaxy ones here. I've got Kinder. Do you know where I'm going to go? Actually, I'm going to go to Marks and Spencer's, because I noticed they had some really different, unusual ones, like dinosaur themed and things like that. That's where I'm going to go for my family's advent calendars, and they might cost a little bit more, but I haven't got many to buy for, and there's nobody I live with, so I think I've got leeway to be a bit extra special. I'm still zigzagging around looking for things. Now, spray plaster, I've just noticed they got this for £2. I've been using this lately on that crack there, which is almost healed now, because I use it on places where it's inconvenient for me to have a plaster because of the instruments, the instrument that I play flute, and yeah, so I'm going to pick that up because I've been getting through my other one. I don't know how much longer it's going to last, and I always like to have it in stock because you never know when you're going to cut yourself. I've come back down this aisle because I'm looking for dry shampoo, because I picked up my thing the other day and there was hardly any left. I think my daughter was pinching it when she was still living at home, and I rarely use it, but when I do want it, you know, I want there to be some in there. So is this dry shampoo? Might be. Yeah, this is dry shampoo. It's £2 a can, mind. Original. I don't know what that smells like. Classic fresh or flirty floral. What shall I have? I'm going to try classic fresh because I don't think I've had that one before. In it goes. I'm in Savers now, and £1.29, look, for glasses spray. That is a much, much smaller bottle than the last one I had, so it probably won't last me as many years. I think the other one was just way bigger than it needed to be, really. The label was all coming off and everything. But anyway, the spray was still good, as I mentioned, so yeah, I'm going to go and queue up and pay for this. And then head to M&S to look at the advent calendars, and I bet there's some really quirky different ones in there. Oh, look at the size of these onions. Look at my hand for comparison. They are not called cannonball onions for nothing, you know. So yeah, I'm very pleased with my glasses spray, and it also said, by the way, that is suitable for camera lenses too. Very useful to know. I suppose you could do it on your camera phone as well, like your phone camera, I should say. Yeah. Anyway, right, let's go see if we can find some really quirky and cool advent calendars. And also, I want to get some more of those coffee bags, the Jumpstart ones that I took on holiday. And do you know what? They didn't have a kettle. So I've been using them at uni, and I think I prefer them to Taylor's coffee bags, so I'm going to get some while I'm here. But I would say it's worth making a separate trip into M&S just for them. They're that good. Aha, here they are. Do you know, I was just standing here for ages gawping around, and they're right at the bottom. So Jumpstart, that's the ones I had, £3.60. I wonder if the Italian style ones are nice, because that tends to be my preference, as you might know, because I keep going on about it. They have got the decaffeinated ones. Ooh, I am tempted to try them, because I do generally opt for a lot more decaf than caf. I don't like the Taylor's ones. Do you know, I'm coming up to Christmas. I'm going to treat myself to these. Whoop. But I'm going to get those as well. There. We've got some interestingly titled specialty beers in here today. We've got Gamma Ray for £2.40. It's 5.4% proof. And we've got Neck Oil. That's a very strange name, must be honest, 4.3. I'm not getting them though. I would like a single non-alcohol one though. Oh, here we are, they do sell them. It wasn't just my imagination. Yeah, quite a selection actually. Now, I must say my new favourite is the ones that I got from B&M the other day. Is it 1664 Bière 0.0? They were so nice. They're my new favourite, but I've run out and I haven't got time to go to B&M before it shuts today. So I thought I'd just get one of these for this evening when my rehearsal finishes. What shall we have? This is 165, peachy pale ale, that's 0.5. Now I don't mind low, I don't need it to be 100% zero. Low alc pale ale, British craft lager. Now I'm a lager girl myself. I'm going to go for the lager, because I love lager. Right, there we go. Treat for tonight, after my late rehearsal. Oh, bad news about the advent calendars. They sold out 2 weeks ago, apparently. Oh, they went in a flash. I told you they were good. Well, they looked good. Can't vouch for how they tasted. Look, there's a Christmas tree up there hanging off the ceiling. And a star thingy. Christmas comet, maybe? I've just been looking in the Hotel Chocolat shop, and at $8.95, I must admit the advent calendars are a bit pricey, so I've had to step away. They have got nicer looking ones than those, but they look lovely, but nah. Oh, that's a vegan one down there. Unbelievably vegan, it says. Nut milk chocolate. I've come into One Beyond, and I'm sure I've been calling this One Below, and it's not called One Below, it's called One Beyond. Anyway, I've picked myself up a drink to have going home on the train because I've got a commute back. That was 69p. It's nice and chilled. Not going back just yet though, but I picked it up here when it's nice and cheap. They've got those Kinnerton advent calendars in here. They're £1.25. I'm going to see if they've got any of those Tipp-Ex mice. I was going to go in the works and have a look actually. I forgot about that. I might double back and have a look. But I'll just have a quick look in here first. No, they don't seem to... Oh yes, well they got these ones, the really cheap ones. I wonder if they're any good. Is this even pointing in the right direction? No, there we are. £1 for two. I wonder... Well, I'm going to give them a go. I'm dubious, I will be honest, but I'm going to try them and see. Because since I've gone onto the tape now, I wouldn't want to go back to normal Tipp-Ex. Oh, these are very eye-catching. Wowzers, look at this, all mirrored. These are... Oh, they're ever so light. The way they're reflecting the light, that's really eye-catching. Wow, they like dazzle in my eyes. Oh, wowee. There's a whole display of them, look. I came down this aisle looking for tissues. It wasn't the right aisle at all, was it? It's very Christmassy though. I think what's happening with me and advent calendars is I'm being so picky that I'll get to the time and they'll all be gone. We used to get Thorntons every year and they were so nice. I don't think there's an outlet in the vicinity for those as far as I know. I'm in the works. I see they've got the labels. I love these labels. I've got some at home from last year, maybe even 2 years ago now. But yeah, I really enjoy sticking those on the presents. They've got fabric scissors in here, £4. You know what? My daughter's just asked for some for Christmas. I said, hang on a minute, I bought you some of those for your birthday. And she said, they're blunt. I said, have you been cutting paper with them? She went all sort of blushy and said, yes. I said, I think you can sharpen them. To be honest, by cutting off aluminium foil, isn't it? But, well, these are only £4. Just in case it doesn't work, I'll get these. I'll put them by for Christmas. I forgot to pick up a basket. Maybe I'll go back to the front of the shop and get one. This thing looks rather nice. It's you know those magic painting books you get? You just get a brush with water on. It's £10, originally £19.99, if that's to be believed. And it contains 24 books. It opens out like a calendar. There's 24 in there, numbered, and inside is individual books. And there we go. So you can colour them in, you know, magically before your very eyes. That's a nice idea, isn't it? Oh, well, I think so anyway. Trying to think, is there anybody in my family that would like that? Possibly my mum, but I think it's just too big for a flat. They've got the Stitch book bundles one as well, like with 24 books inside. They've got all sorts of lovely little kits, little crafting kits, and if I had more time in the evening that would be absolutely lovely to sit and do one of them, but I haven't at the moment. In previous years my daughter might have enjoyed that as well, but she's got too much on this year as a student. She's got deadlines like me, so I'm not going to get her anything like that now. But even though she's 20, she still loves making and, you know, doing crafting and that with her hands. I've just remembered I actually bought Tipp-Ex mice, didn't I? I forgot I'd got them. I was still looking out for them. I hope those cheap ones work out all right, but I've got my suspicions that they might not. They have the Tipp-Ex in here. I wonder how much it costs in here, because I'm not sure if there's a price on it. There isn't, it doesn't say. I use fountain pen, but I can't write on the tape, you know, the mouse tape. The Tipp-Ex mouse tape. I can't write on that with fountain pen anyway. I still have to put over it with a biro, but it writes more smoothly than the blobby Tipp-Ex, you know. I spotted a price, £2. I think that was the same as Poundland, wasn't it? I think I'm going to need to carry this on tomorrow and go to B&M for some advent calendars and stuff, because I'm not having much luck here. Oh, look at these beautiful puzzles. I love my puzzles. I'm really looking forward to getting my last assignment in and really enjoying some quality puzzle time in the evenings, because that's kind of what I associate this time of year with. And I have not been having that quality, just relaxing at home in the evenings time. I've just been busy. I can look forward to a much less busier time ahead. Within the next couple of weeks, I'll be all done and dusted with stuff, and I can really just get some quality rest time in. Let's have a look at these puzzles, and then I'm heading off to a fancy stationer's where I hope to get my mum a really nice quality paper, well, cardboard advent calendar, because I haven't seen any in here. She doesn't want any more puzzles. I think she's still got a pile. I've got loads, because I went and bought loads from a charity shop and they've just been tormenting me from the shelf and I haven't had time to do them yet. Oh, I love this. I'm such a sucker for the old pictures. Like, I don't know, it's like, reminds me of the old Ladybird books. Lady just came in, grabbed that, she made a beeline for it. I was saying how when I'm doing the puzzles, I was saying to her that I feel like I'm in the scene, you know, and it makes me feel so serene and happy. And she said, yep, same. So these are 500 pieces on this side, and they're 2 for £12 or £7 each. They got the porter board there, £12. I've got the rolly felt mat. That does me. It's a bit frustrating in a way, but I think I'd probably enjoy using that better. But it's the space, isn't it? Although that looks like it could just tuck away somewhere, even go behind a sofa or something, because it's so skinny, isn't it? What about the 1,000 pieces? Are these? I think the boxes have got smaller, and I think that's quite good because they take up a lot of room in your house. I like that the boxes have got smaller. So these are 2 for £16 or £9 each. And I reckon if we wait till January, they'll be a load reduced. Ooh, that's a nice one. The marketplace. Yeah, I like that. Cats and dogs running amok by the look of it. What else we got? Oh, the classic sweet shop. I don't think I've done that exact one, but I think I've done similar ones in the past. The pub, that's more my sort of scene. Well, I was more my gigging scene these days than actually going as a customer, to be honest with you. Okay, this is completely ridiculous. It's the speed poop challenge. Right, this is like an automated remote control turd. How come it's a challenge that there's only one? Look, wouldn't you want to get several and race them in your family, the racing turds? Yeah, I think I might leave that there on the shelf. I can't think of anybody that would actually thank me for buying them that. Okay, so the pen and paper sold out about 2 weeks ago of their traditional style advent calendars of the non-chocolate variety. But look at these lovely things. I think I might get my mum one of these instead, because I think it's looking like I've lost hope for the traditional ones. They're not cheap, they're £6.99, but I think she'll appreciate one of these. I like that one. I'm going to get her that one in lieu of an advent calendar. Hey, I was holding out hope for the station M&S, and look, they've still got them in stock. Oh yes, they've got the dinosaurs. They're £3 each. Look, dinosaurs. There's only 24 in there, so there's not one for Christmas Day. Just be warned, you know, to avoid disappointment. They got Where's Wally? I don't think anyone's going to want the Princess Fairy one in my family. Oh, I'm so excited, so happy about that. I think we can assume the chocolate's going to be nice if it's M&S. Okay, one of these. I want one now. I wasn't going to get myself one, but I kind of want one because they're so quirky and cool. They're so un-Christmassy. I absolutely love them. Well, that's a snowman. I'm going to get at least one of those. Would my daughter prefer a Where's Wally one? She might. I think she'd prefer that definitely to dinosaurs. I'm going to get 2 dinosaurs, a Where's Wally, and for myself, to be honest, I'd probably prefer the dinosaurs. Oh, I'm so happy right now, and I'm still in good time to get my train. Right, I'm going to go to the till, and I am going to the till via the reduced to clear bits. Look, well, it's not a section of reduced to clear, but it's got reduced to clear things in it. Salmon and prawn, that will do nicely. I don't really want to spend time cooking tonight, so grabbing food to go is an excellent solution. Of course, I've got my hands full now. Yeah, but I'm going to get some of those. I bet you're wondering how much I spent on all that lot, aren't you? Anyway, before I go into that, I'm just going to quickly answer a question that somebody has asked, and it's a bit of a rubbish answer. So somebody has asked, hi Imo, you said you microwaved the potato for 8 minutes and put it in the air fryer. What temperature and for how long, please? Love your shopping channel and tips. And it's a rubbish answer because I can't remember, but I'm guessing I probably would have sort of done it about 180 and 10 minutes, but I'm kind of guessing. I can't remember. I'm terrible, I know. I'm just one of life's improvisers. My other thing I was going to tell you was I tried that beer, the expensive Marks and Spencer's posh alcohol, almost free beer. I didn't really like it. It was fizzy, but only very mildly. It wasn't your normal kind of lager fizzy, so it was almost flat, very watery, very little taste to it. I would not get that again. That's my personal review of that. For somebody who doesn't like strong flavours and doesn't like a lot of fizz, it might be your perfect alcohol almost free lager. So anyway, we all like different things. So how much did I spend? Well, quite a lot. In Poundland I spent £11. In Savers I spent £1.29. In M&S Food, as opposed to the M&S at the train station where I went last, I spent £15.85. In One Below I spent £1.69. In The Works I spent £4. And in the Pen and Paper Company I spent £6.99, which was a grand total of... Hold on a minute, Imogen, you've made a blinking mistake again. What are you like? So that M&S figure that you gave just then to the good people that are watching this video, that was actually for the station one with all those advent calendars. What you actually spent in M&S Food was £8.85. So we have a new total. And the new total is £49.67, which is a bit more than I meant to spend, really. But never mind. Anyway, on with the video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a like if you happen to like it. Subscribe to watch more videos from me. I upload every Friday at 8 AM. So do come back anytime after next Friday at 8 AM to watch the next thrilling instalment of me shopping. I also upload on another channel called Planet Immo at 5:30 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday evenings, and that's a day in the life vlog, and that's called Planet Immo. It's linked in the description. I'll probably put it on the end screen as well, because why not? Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!